Alrighty, it is time. How's it going, everyone? Howdy, y'all. This is Wes, and welcome back to another Final Fantasy IV stream. Should be the last one. I had really planned on going until we actually finished everything today. I don't think we're that far off. Maybe a little bit of grinding or something like that on the way. But beyond that, you know, I had pretty much spent all day kind of preparing for it. I had a nice big dinner and got a big bowl of pho, and yeah, just having a good time. So yeah, now it's time to sit back, relax, enjoy the Saturday. I hope you guys are having a good weekend so far. You know, let's see, that's a quick save right there. You know, I've been ready to finish this one for a while. I'm pretty excited about it. It's just a matter of seeing how long it's going to take me to actually grind out the last little bit. I did look a little bit ahead in the guide just to see when I needed to start looking at going back and getting the sword that we're waiting on. Outside of that, though, you know, it doesn't really seem like we have more than maybe a chapter or two left. But you know, it's a Final Fantasy game, so those last couple of dungeons can take a little bit of time. Could be a while before we actually make it. But yeah, we'll probably stream here until the very end. Only have a couple of dungeons left, and hopefully I'll be able to round out the levels and everything that I need to actually complete the game before that. But yeah, how's it going, everybody? Hope you guys had a good time yesterday. If you were watching the premieres of the new Hollow-Star ZN crew, had a lot of fun watching Bagnai. After watching his intro, I wanted to go back and pick up my guitar and see if I could learn it. I really want to know who actually wrote the intro music for him. But yeah, fantastic stream. Regis, I'm still waiting on. You know, he seemed pretty nervous more than anything. I'll have to give him a couple streams just to see, you know, once the nerves settle and whatnot, how he actually is on normal streaming. I'm actually pretty picky, you know, despite being a content creator and being a streamer myself and all of that, and watching a lot of VTubers. I'm pretty picky about the content that I actually watch on YouTube. I think it's just because I have so much to look through. You know, I've talked a billion times about how often I'll constantly be switching around what I'm watching on YouTube at any given time. You know, I might be watching a VTuber 1 second, and then, you know, something recommends pops up that looks really cool, and then I switch to that and end up spending, you know, 40 minutes watching a documentary or whatever. See, I'm pretty picky about it all. There's just so many options out there nowadays that there's just not enough time to watch everyone. See, yeah, Regis, I'll have to give him a you know, give him a little bit of time, see how he goes after a few streams, gets into playing some stuff a little bit. But yeah, beyond that, not really a whole lot going on here. Just, yeah, watching shows, watching Netflix, playing games, all the usual stuff. Oh, I keep forgetting that the whale here actually has a rest station. So yeah, this could be potentially a nice place to level up. You know, we'll have to wait and see what this next dungeon is going to be like, and we'll go from there. All right. So back to Earth, see what's going on with Golbez and everyone. Yeah, there we go. So we're getting right to it. Ah, the tower. We're too late. Well, what do you mean by too late? The giant of Babel will come forth. Okay. Well, this is a little different than 14's version, I think. Oh wow, it really is a big giant. Okay. So we've gone full Ava. Yeah. Get in the robot, Cecil. We got this. We can do it. I believe in the power of light. Hey, that's like pretty intense. I wonder what this looks like in the original cutscene. I can't imagine it's changed too much. You know, now that we're in the SNES era, that's kind of what they base the remasters off of. So, I imagine that the cutscenes were pretty similar. No, damn it. Is there nothing we can do? What's that? What is that? What's he looking at? Ah, Door Fortress. Moving forward, moving up ranks. Our dwarven tanks ready to fire. We'll fight alongside you for the planet, our home. Lolly ho! Cool. Aw, and the sylphs. Ah, they've joined forces. Nice. Very cool. I could not lie in bed and leave the responsibility of fighting to my friends. Yang's voice has probably changed the most throughout this whole game. I can't get a good read on him. Ooh. Very cool. You can relax now. With my help, this will be a cinch. All engines to full power. Yes, sir. Hey, all miss me? Hey, they're back. The Elder restored us. Well, how come he can restore them, but I can't? How's that work? You should not fight this battle alone. We must fight for the sake of our survival. I will fight with you, Cecil, with the courage you have given me. Cool. So the gang's all here. Very cool. All right, let's get in the robot and do our thing. Thank you. Giant looks confused. Now is our chance to enter the Giant of Babel. Well, I get it. We're going for the core, its heart. Sid, we're gonna blow a hole open. Do our thing. Yeah, you can definitely tell we're getting near the end. Approach its mouth. Who's he? Usoya, Lunarian. Oh, he's a Lunarian. Can you do this or not? Oh, keep your beard on. There's nothing I can't do. I love Sid in this one. Definitely, of the games I have played, this is definitely the liveliest Sid so far. Now, hang on. All right, here we go. Uh-oh, where'd Rosa go? Wait. Oh, okay, so we're all here. Got it. I was like, why is Rosa by herself? Is this gonna be the first game where we have to split up? I definitely would not have been prepared for that. Okay, but no, we've got it. We can do this, guys. I believe. I want to believe. Okay. Ooh, this guy is kind of hurt off. I'm gonna turn off auto here. Let me just throw a regular cure on him. I think that'll be fine. Yeah, it's beefy enough. Jesus. Okay. Well, maybe I'll be powerful enough to do this. Like, I want to try and get through all of this as much as I can with just auto attacks, right? I mean, it's been like that, you know, pretty much all three games we've beaten so far. It's kind of my way of telling that I'm high enough level to actually be able to handle all of it. I'd rather be over leveled than under leveled, you know. But okay, this could be a little tricky. Neck of the Giant. Okay. So it looks like it's a little bit of a maze. Maybe not quite as crazy as some of the others we've been through, but yeah, we can do this. We can handle it. Oh god, man, a giant soldier. Okay. Well, first thing we're gonna need to do, I think, before we do anything else, is try and find a save room. You know, once I get to a save room, if we can do that, I don't mind sitting here and farming for a little bit on stream before going and tackling any of the bosses or whatever. I just hope that there is a save room of some kind. There's no guarantee that there will be. I mean, I've got heals to handle all of this until then, but here we go. But yeah, you know, not a whole lot else going on this weekend. At some point, I think maybe tomorrow, I might take another day off just because I want to go see Nope. I've been kind of excited about that since the first couple of previews came out. I do love Jordan Peele, so yeah, I've been hearing good things. So I'll probably do that tomorrow. You know, we might throw a stream on. I don't know if we will jump immediately into 5, or if we'll you know, take a day or two just to do, you know, a couple other things. But yeah, that's how we roll. Just kind of take it as it comes, I guess. I don't usually follow a set schedule, but you know, at some point during the day, a stream will probably happen. All right. Okay, so like these guys here aren't too bad. It's really only those groups with the searcher that seem like they can be some trouble. They seem like they summon some pretty powerful mobs. Might be a bit of an issue. All right. And by the way, let me know how the audio levels are and everything. You know, it's the same as always with this one. I can't turn up the music too loud, but you know, I want to make sure you guys can hear it. Can hear at least a little bit more than just my voice the whole time. I have been trying to think of a couple other things to do on stream. One thing that I do want to do, and I've talked about it before, but I think we will do it at some point in the next month or so. Back attack, not good. Yeah, let's get out of here. Cool. But I do want to do a, you know, just a chill, like, story time reading kind of thing. I think that could be a lot of fun. You know, I don't know what I would classify it, though. It's not quite ASMR. I don't have an ASMR rig, right? Like, this is just a Yeti. I don't have a binaural microphone or anything like that, so, you know, does that count? Like, I don't really know anything at all to... Ooh, cool. So this won't give me the confusion, but that's okay. We'll make do. So yeah, like, I don't really know, like, how ASMR works other than just, like, speak quietly and clearly. That's really about it, I guess. But, you know, it seems like, I don't know, people here in the comments and people in comments of the other videos, I guess that's something they want from me. I don't really know. But it'd give me an excuse to you know, read through some of the stories that I've written, and do something a little different. I think that might be kind of fun. Something a little unique compared to just a normal gaming stream. You know, I like to try and keep it interesting. I like to try and branch out and try different things, see what people are into, see what they're not into. I'm kind of relying on you guys more than anything as far as what you want to see. You know, I'll never be able to make everyone happy, I'm sure. You know, every couple of days I'll log in and, you know, the subs are going up and down, and I think a lot of it's because I don't cover Warcraft anymore. So, you know, it happens. But, you know, as the channel grows and as I try new things and new games and new eras of stuff, you know, feedback is always appreciated. Silver apple. So these are the ones that, like, these are like permanent stat buffs, right? So I can like safely use those, I assume. I would hope so. I do want to get a big fatty cure off on Cecil. There we go. And yeah, I'm just saving like my summons and stuff. You know, Rydia looks like she's got a lot, 40, you know, 473, but when a summon costs 50, you know, it's gonna go down pretty fast. I don't want to risk it. Save all of that before we get to the bosses. It's dropping cottages and stuff, so I'm assuming that means there will hopefully be a save point in here somewhere. Yeah, these guys are the annoying ones. Those searchers. But yeah, I just have to go through and look at, you know, through some of my old stories. Stuff that I published before would be okay, and then stuff that I really have no plans on publishing would be okay. So the downside is you're getting basically the B-sides. And you know, all of the quote-unquote good stories that I have, you would have to wait a little bit on until they're either published or I just give up on them, I guess. But you know, I was thinking between that or like actually writing a story on stream. You know, I know art streams are always pretty popular. I can't draw for shit. You know, the pixel art that's in my opener is about as good as you're gonna get, right? But yeah, I don't know too many other people that I've seen that will like write stories on stream. I think that might be something kind of cool, something a little different for the channel, just to take breaks every now and then. But yeah, you can kind of see my writing process and everything. You know, I've talked about it a lot before. You know, if you bought one of my books from Amazon or something, you know, thank you for that, first of all. But it's not something I really talk about or show off all that much. So yeah, it might be an option. We'll do a full life on him. Here we go. Man, he went down fast. And this giant does 1,300. I mean, look at that. And it's probably because, I'm assuming because he's in the front row. Like, I don't know where else to put him. It's not like I can move up Rosa or Rydia, really. Monsters, The Last Arm. What's that mean? Okay. Get a fatty heal off here. Well, he hasn't summoned anything yet, so I assume that's okay. Yeah. Alright, well, back to autos, I guess. Oh, God. There's like one last hurrah. Ouch. Ooh, and it contained an elixir. Nice, nice. So we do have a safe space here. Nice. Very cool, very cool. And just in time, too. God, I don't know what to do about Fusoya. Like, he just doesn't have nearly enough MP for me to sit around, you know, spamming it the whole time. I'll go ahead and use a cottage. But yeah, I am excited to get to Final Fantasy V, though. So, I mean, we won't take more than a day or two off, you know, a stream or two here and there, before jumping right into it. I think Final Fantasy V is going to be a lot of fun. What can I do for you? Okay. So I can just straight up buy stuff now. Like, in the middle of the dungeon. Alright. Why not? I've got the cash. Cool. God, this is not even taking anything from, Okay. I was like, why is there a naming way here? It's a little different, but I'm not going to complain. But I guess this does mean that we are about ready to run into some lads. So we'll just have to see how this goes, huh? Here we go. Alright, let's do this. Stairwell of the Giant. Alright, cutscene time. Ah, you have come at last. You cannot stop the Giant of Babel. Ah, now is the time for the death of you all. Ah, okay. The Elemental Lords. Indeed. Sir Sebas blessed us with a second life. Prepare to die. I shall enjoy fighting you again. You have taught us that of the power that comes from joining forces. That is what we will do. Now allow me to restore your strength. Okay. Oh, I just got the music. That little hook in there. Nice. Very nice. This time we shall prevail. Alright, I have no idea how this is gonna go, so... yeah. Let's do some summons. I don't know if I want to spend everything quite yet. Let's do Miss Dragon first, just to, you know, test the waters a little bit. And we'll do a, where is my shell? There we go. Nunjutsu, no. Him I can go ahead and start using some stuff on, I think. Yeah, because, I mean, we've got 4 of these guys to go through. I don't really want to waste all of my good magic on the first guy. Okay, so he's lightning aspect. That's... now we know. Whoops. Alright. Oh, regen! I forgot he's got regen. Yeah. Let's try Flood then. And then... What hurts lightning? Titan, maybe? Only one way to find out. God, all of the elemental stuff, like, heals him. So, yeah, we'll just have to... Yeah, I can't use any kind of elemental magic. So we will use the Mirage Ninjutsu. Just keep him at bay there. Yeah. I guess the only thing we really can do is either summons and regular attacks. Let's do Chocobo Kick, see if that helps. That should be physical, I assume. Okay. And then there's Fusoya. Okay. You know, he's trying. He's helping, I guess. This feels like me in the middle of Eureka right now. I've been trying to do, you know, nightmare trains and whatnot. I'm finally elemental level 30 in Eureka, but you've got a bunch of guys that are, you know, 36 to 40, and I'm just not helping, like, at all. Okay, and so they don't seem that bad. I just have to make sure to keep everyone topped up as best as possible, more than anything. Here we go. So yeah, so like Fusoya, he's not doing anything. So yeah, we'll cast some cures, you know. That on top of his regen, I think we'll be all right. Let's try Blitz now and see if that helps. And that doesn't even include the couple of times that I accidentally healed up. That I didn't mean to do. Okay. White magic, full life. There we go. Cool. Yeah, see, the other problem is I couldn't remember, like, what all of their elemental statuses were, so wind shouldn't be too much of a problem, I don't think. Go, Shell doing some work there. There we go. Okay. Do an earthquake. White magic, hero on everyone. Keep reaching up. Yeah. These guys aren't nearly as bad as I thought. I was super worried coming into it, but I don't think it'll be too much of a problem. Not if I can just remember what all of the elemental chains are. Oh, that's right. She does petrify, though, so I gotta be careful of that. Alright. So is it Earth that cancels Wind? Come on, Titan, buddy. Eh. Not as much as I was hoping, but... Let's try... Yeah, let's do Quake. Yeah, Titan did alright. Actually, let's, I've got the mana. Let's give Bahamut a shot. I want to see what he does. I want to see what Mega Flare looks like when it's coming from my end. Alright. First time casting Mega Flare. Let's see it, buddy. Yeah, there it is. How much does it do? Whoa! Okay, alright. I should have used that way before. Okay. Flare, maybe? Well, no, because he's fire. Let's try Blizzaga. Yeah, I can't remember what my strategy against him was. Try Flood. Feel like he'd be weak to water, right? Leviathan. Whoa! Okay. Kusoya putting in some work. You go, old man. Alright. Nice, nice. I think we got it. I think we've got it, lads. Now, what happens after this, I have no idea. This is as far in the walkthrough as I got. Like I said, I was just wanting to see when I should go back down to get the get my legendary sword, and I didn't even really even see that. So, I guess it's into the unknown. But all right, hey, nice job, everyone. Hey, and she learned Holy. Perfect, perfect. Master Zemus. Ugh. One last chance. We have failed again. Farewell, Valiance. Boom. I liked Rubicante. He was all right. He's the honorable lord, I guess. All right, now it's CPU of the giant. All right, how's this gonna go south on us? This is the core of the giant. It's CPU. God, I wish all the old men that came into Best Buy are this knowledgeable. Whoa. We have to destroy the defense node first. We can repair the CPU. Oh god, we're jumping like right into another fight. Okay. Well, get everyone topped up then. Alright, this is an ads fight, so need to get them taken care of as fast as possible. What do I want to do? Let's try Odin. I just want to see if it'll work or not. Probably not, because it's a boss, but... There we go, there's the lad, there's the classic move, and it didn't do anything, okay. Now we know. Yeah, the problem is now I'm out of MP on, like, everyone. Let's do Shell. Can't use magic against him. What about summons? I don't think Reflective works on summons. Yeah. Yeah, let's end it. Globe 199. Oh god. Okay. Well, not him, because I need him. Full life, where are you? Nice, nice. Alright, well, I didn't expect like 5 bosses in a row, or I would have healed up more. Maybe use some of those elixirs I've been saving. God, why is it attacking Rosa? Jesus Christ. Okay. Alright, another, actually. Do I have just regular life? Where are you? Here we go. Which reminds me of a couple other bosses over the years. Thinking of you, Lavos. Yeah, there it is. There it is. Who would have guessed? Okay. Well, I mean, we'll get him down eventually. It's just going to be really annoying the whole time. A couple more Bahamut should take care of it, though. Yeah, there we go. There it is. There it is. Feel like, yeah, I'm in a good spot. Feel like we're a little overpowered. I'm not gonna complain. You're talking to, oh, okay. Oh, cutscene. All right. Oh, we stopped it. Why you? How dare you destroy the giant? You. Casually walking up. Do I know you? You have to look deep inside yourself. You have to realize who you really are. Ah, stop it. You must wake up. Whoa. Is he secretly a Lunarian? Or did we learn that last time? I kind of forgot already. Oh, did he give himself? What came over me? Why was I filled with so much hatred? You have returned to your true self. Now, do you remember your father's name? My father is Pluya. What? Oh, his brother. Okay. Alright. And that makes you Cecil's. You two are brothers? I have a brother. You were a puppet in Zemos's plan. He was manipulating you with his hypnotic powers. He chose you because you have the blood of Kluya, Lunarian, coursing through your body. That made it easier for Zemos to control you. But to make you fight against your own flesh and blood... Okay. I did not see that coming at all. That's enough. I was fighting against my own brother. All of this hate was against my own family? You're my... Wonder why you were chosen. It easily could have been me. We both have Lunarian blood. I was chosen because of the seeds of evil that lay inside me. Zemos saw that evil and he helped it grow. Where are you going? To find Zemos. I have a score to settle. Wait. I too am a Lunarian just like Zemos. I will join you. Oh, I thought he was toast. Goodbye, Cecil. Okay. Just like that. Is this what you want, Cecil? Gomez is never coming back, you know that, right? Aren't you going to do anything? He's your brother. My brother? Yes. We got the bigger problem to worry about, and it's about ready to collapse on us. Okay, we might be in trouble. I have to get out of here. Cecil. Alright, let's go. What are you doing? I need to find a way out. This way. Hey, Kane, where you been, buddy? Kane! Oh no, we're not falling for that again. Yeah, we can talk later. Right now, we have to get out of here. Whoa! Hurry! Alright, well, we got in the robot. Cecil got in the robot, and it's ending about as well as it did the first time. Alright. Can we like signal to the dwarves to just like lay off for 2 seconds? Finally, I was able to return to my senses. I don't expect you to forgive me after all I've done. Twice, 3 times. Yeah, somewhere around there. Of course we're not gonna forgive you. The giant was practically your doing. Stop it. Rosa. It's not Kane's fault. You saw Zemus had control over Golbez. Golbez, too? Golbez is Cecil's older brother. God, this... I really should not have chosen this voice for it. Okay, He's being manipulated by a Lunarian named Xenos. They used their shared Lunarian blood to control him. Golbez and Fusoya went to the moon to destroy Zemus. Golbez is Cecil's brother. Then I too should follow them and give Zemus the payback he deserves. I hope you don't end up betraying us again. If that happens, you can kill me. Then I'd better go too. Besides, I want to give this Zemus guy a piece of my mind. Edge. Then it's decided. We go to the moon. We're already on the moon. Cecil. Rosa, Rydia, you two stay here. The 3 of us will go. I can't put you in any more danger. But Cecil, that's not fair. Please, you have to get off the lunar whale. They better not leave. She's my white mage. I need her. Oh, okay. There we go. The little kid won't be much help anyway. Who are you calling a kid? Yeah, didn't she, like, age up like 20 years or something? Okay. Now she's just mad. She's leaving because Edgar pissed her off. I've been there before. Just stay put, kid. Cecil. Kane. Edge. Oh wow, it's just gonna like send us, huh? So like no chance for me to go back down to the underworld. I thought I would have like a little more chance. I feel like there's got to be something I'm missing here. It can't be the point of no return already, especially because I'm missing half my party. No way it's gonna send me in there without my white mage. What kind of Final Fantasy game is this? Let's go. Well, you know, I've seen the lunar whale. You can't really see what's inside of it. A lot of places to stow away in there. Rosa. Get out of the way, Rosa. No, I'm not moving. You have to take me with you. Why are you doing this? Because I don't want us to be apart. I don't care what happens as long as I'm with you. Rosa. I guess we have no choice. Well, aren't you the ladies' man? Alright, Rosa. I'll protect you with my life. Hey, what about Rydia? She's got Bahamut. It worked. What, you? This is everyone's war, not just yours. Besides, I'm the only one who can summon creatures to help us. Damn straight you are. Rydia, you're right. This war is ours to fight together. Let's go. Whoa. Nope. Not yet. You can't fool me. Alright. So first things first, head back to Earth. Check and see if Excalibur's done getting forged. And then, yeah, I think this is it. I think this is the point of no return, isn't it? Whoa! Only one way to find out. The guide. I'm not above the walkthrough at this point. Okay. Level up some. Okay, so this guide is recommending that Cecil and Kane are at level 60. Rosa has learned White, which I'm guessing is Holy. And Rydia has at least learned Nuke, which I'm guessing is Flare. Flare or Meteor, one of the two. Okay, so yeah, we're just about there. It's almost time. How do we get back down to the underworld though? Alright, that's right, it's down here. I feel like I'm grinding all over again with the with the Lunar Whale music. That wonderful, wonderful recognizable music. Wrong one. Nope. Where's the drill, baby? Drill, baby, drill. Alright, over here. And then, yeah, we might need to grind up just a little bit. Where are we sitting right now? Okay, so Cecil and Kane are a little bit underleveled. Little bit. Not a ton. Oh, wow, he's got Gugnir, huh? Okay. See, he's already, like, cruising. And I don't think that I found any other armor that's more powerful than this that I can just, like, straight up buy, so... Yeah, I think we're in a good position. I just need maybe a couple more levels. There we go. Alright, so now we head down. And then, yeah. I can't believe we're already here. I thought that the last couple of dungeons would take, you know, a little bit more time, but I'm not going to complain. I'm sure the last dungeon's gonna be a significant amount. You know, oh god, how long was I in Pandemonium? Hour and a half, couple hours. So yeah, expect the worst. Alright, and then I actually have to beat the final boss too. Alright, let's see, Cuckold, if you're done here, buddy. It's ready. The Holy Sword Excalibur. Use it well. Perfect. Oh yeah, listen to that heroic theme. That heroic jaunt. Oh, okay, this is... It really wants me to listen to this music. Well, you know. It's Excalibur, man. You can't just, you know, take it. You gotta like prep yourself for it. All right. Be nice if like after you got all of that done, if like they sold some other like, you know, just like in-game armor or something like that. There we go. You know, come to think of it, have we had Excalibur in 14 yet? I don't think so. I don't know, like, I haven't really done a whole lot with Paladin yet. That's, like, the one job that I need to level up. So I don't know if it is any of the relics. You know, it's kind of surprising if it's not. You would think of, like, any of the relic weapons that a Paladin would have would be Excalibur, right? There you go. And back to the moon. I think we're ready. I'm ready. First things first, we got to get back to that crystal tower, though. Actually, yeah, let's spend a little bit of time here grinding out. I don't know how many levels in particular we're going to need. You know, it recommends 60. Getting there. What in the world's going on there? All right. But first things first, I do want to level up in Bahamut's cave just a little bit. You know, I don't know if I necessarily need to be 60-60, but I know Kane is almost definitely going to need a couple levels because he just came in late. Tends to be the case. Here we go. So we'll just we'll auto it for a while. These guys are going to go down pretty fast. It's a shame I can't like jump right back into the giant for a little bit. Grind off those guys for a while. I know it's not like the most amusing content to stream, but it's better than dying a whole bunch in the final dungeon, in my opinion. So how you guys doing? You guys having a good weekend? Any other big plans? Has anyone here seen Nope yet? Because I really want to know how it is. I think I'm gonna go tomorrow. Maybe go to a matinee or something when it's a little bit cheaper. I don't get, you know, a chance to see movies very often, like actually in the theater. So I really want to watch that. The problem is, like, there's a couple movies I want to see, and I can't keep buying movie tickets right now, you know? I want to see that. I want to see Bullet Train here in a couple weeks. Still haven't seen Elvis for very different reasons. Parents saw him, they liked it. You know, the only thing I can really afford to do on a regular basis is just keep my monthly sub up to 14. That's not going away anytime soon. As long as I've got a house on Balmung, I think it would cost me more to give up my subscription than it would be to just keep it going through the 4 times. Okay, so these guys aren't bad. I think if I go further down, I can't really remember. I think if I go further down, there are like harder enemies. Like, I was so focused on the behemoth battles in here that I don't really remember what just the, you know, regular average Joes were. Yeah, here we go. These guys were the kind of tough guys. But yeah, I was looking on. Let me see if I can find the old discussion from earlier. Oh yeah, I was watching a little bit of you know, Preach's video he had not too long ago about the whole billboard situation and gaming tribalism and stuff. And there was a big discussion that came up, sorry, in our 14 Discord. You know, talking about, you know, people being mad that Summoner is easier now or something like that. PC died, I made it 3 days, just dropped 2K on a new one. Oof, that sucks, man, but I'm glad you managed to get a new one, especially, you know, with how hard they were to get for a while, but were you at least able to salvage, you know, some of that data at least? Migrate the old drive data? Yeah. Thankfully, cloning doesn't take too long for my few experiences of having to do it, but yeah, having your PC go down just really sucks. I'm kind of worried about mine. I've talked about it before, but, you know, the motherboard's kind of old. I've got, like, a 7th gen i7, 8th gen. But it's more the power supply than anything I'm worried about. I just bought a cheap one that doesn't even fit the case. And it was just, it was like a white 80. I really should have just splurged to get a gold 80. So I need to maybe redo that before something bad happens. But, you know, it's still got a couple more years under the warranty. Yeah, got the important part in, though. You got the your priorities straight. Installing that Final Fantasy. But yeah, like I was saying a little bit earlier, you know, there were some discussions about, like, summoners being, like, a certain brand of summoners, and, you know, being upset the summoner is easier now and they want it to be harder again or something. And it's just, I'm kind of with Preach. It's like, it's so weird. It's just so weird. Like, there's this whole idea, especially in gaming communities, but it drips into other parts of, like, real life and stuff too, where it's like, oh, I suffered more, so therefore I win. Yeah, it's like a competition in suffering, and I'm sure there's been, like, articles about it. But it's just, it's so weird to me, and people complaining that a job isn't hard enough. And it's not like It's not like serious discussions like we have with WoW with healers, right? It's like there's a difference between something being bad because it's not hard enough versus something being bad because it's not engaging enough. You know, there's a very fine line between them, but there is very much a difference between them. So yeah, I was reading the stuff on Discord and seeing that discussion from Preach, and yeah, I definitely kind of agree with Preach. It's like, it's very weird. I don't understand it, and in gaming communities, and especially, you know, communities that have like hardcore raid mindsets in particular, it's just it's such an odd thing that I don't understand. People wanting things to be as hard as possible, or else it's not worth doing. And like, if you didn't suffer as much as the next person, then, you know, you didn't work hard enough for it. You know, some other people were saying, you know, it's the good old US Puritanian mindset, you know, it's been going strong for 150 years now, right? How they can make it hard. The DPS classes are all pretty easy. Yeah, yeah, it's just, you know, with the summoner rework, it's definitely one of the easiest classes in the game now. Like, I don't necessarily agree that all DPS is easy, because like, I can't do melee. I've tried, but now, to be fair, I haven't tried since they did a lot of their revamps. But stuff like Ninja and Monk and whatnot, trying to keep track of their rotation plus positionals plus mechanics, it's a little bit too much for me. But Summoner, they really made it easy. There's not nearly as much fine-tuning with it nowadays, and it still does a lot of fairly decent damage, right? But that's different than not being engaging enough, right? Like, these people are complaining it's not hard enough to play, which is very different than not being engaging. Like, I haven't heard too many people complain that Summoner isn't engaging enough. It's not like you have, you know, say, a lot of downtime. It's not like you don't have to think a little bit about what kind of stuff you want to use in the moment. You know, like, Red Mage is easy. Like, I love Red Mage, but I'm not gonna pretend like it's not an easy class. But it's engaging because you're constantly thinking about, well, you know, do I want to use white mana or black mana? Do I want to save my modification versus use it now? You know, little finicky fine-tuning stuff like that. It keeps it engaging, but it's not hard. The discussions that I see within a lot of communities with MMOs is that it's just straight up not hard enough. Not that it's not engaging, it's just not hard enough. And it's so weird, like just because it's hard, it doesn't necessarily mean it's better. And I think, you know, we've talked about this in the WoW discussions quite a bit too. But the last X-Pack is a perfect example of that. You know, Blizz had been trending for a while, of making raids just at the mythic level and above, just super hard for the sake of being hard. It's not that they were fun. It's not that they were necessarily more engaging. They were just hard. They were hard in a way that wasn't enjoyable. But to a certain subsect of the community, right? That's what makes it worth doing. And if you don't like that, you're not as good of a player. Or and it applies to real life stuff too. You see it all the time on Twitter, like, oh, well, I had it harder than you, so therefore your suffering doesn't matter, right? And yeah, it just all kind of bleeds into what, you know, Preach was saying with the weird tribalism stuff and that kind of thing. And it's just like, I just don't get it. It seems like it's either a combination of boredom or people trying to make things matter that don't really matter. You know, it's a very high school mindset, I guess you could say. And I used to be like that, man. Like, you know, nowadays, when I do my Red Mage guides and stuff, I try being chill and just try to be, you know, try to be helpful, but ultimately just be like, hey, most important thing is to have fun, right? But yeah, back in the day, oh man, I was awful to people, both in real life and in game. Just like making everything seem like the biggest deal on the planet, right? And yeah, it's just very much a high school mentality, I think. It's weird click making for no real reason. And you know, if someone's watching this later, you know, I don't know how many the high school students watch the channel or whatnot, but if there are any out there, how we doing, by the way? Okay, we're getting close. A couple more levels and we should be good. These guys just like throw XP at you, right? But like, as someone that used to be like that and just think that like, oh, you have to do the hardest content and you know, everything is the most important thing on Earth, and if it doesn't matter to someone else, then they don't know what they're doing. It's not worth it. That would be my advice. Like, chill out, man. You know, it's easy to have that kind of mindset when you don't really have a whole lot going on in your life and not a whole lot to worry about. But man, I chilled on that kind of mindset real fast after, you know, struggling to pay rent and trying to keep a job and, you know, things that actually matter. You just gotta learn how to let go of some of this stuff. But, you know, I mean, there's definitely there's always discussions to be had about engagement. You know, that is very different though. Like, how can they make something difficult, but not just for the sake of hard? You know, how can they make it difficult by being engaging and definitely, you know, worth doing, make it feel like an achievement when it is completed, but without just being hard for the sake of hard, like apparently the last tier in Shadowlands was. Didn't that have like the lowest clear rate of any of the raids that they've ever created so far? I think it did. And it just really was not well received at all because they were making it hard for the sake of hard. So I think Final Fantasy does a pretty good job overall. You know, the summoner stuff, I don't know. Like, it just seems like people getting mad that, oh well, in Heavensward it was harder, you know, that kind of thing. It's like, who cares? Like, how does that affect you at all? Like, other people getting an achievement that you have does not somehow make it less cool. You know, it doesn't water down your own achievement. You know, it's always funny to see people get super mad when you meme on stuff like the legend titles, right? And it's like, you know, people get super mad when it's implied that, like, oh, they bought the perfect legend title or something like that. They bought it clear. It's like, what does it matter? It's a title. It's a video game. Like, just have fun. If you're not having fun, what are you doing? What's the point? To be honest, I don't even know where I was even going with this. It was just something that was on the back of my mind as I was just like watching over, reading through Discord, and I was watching Zeppella react to Preach's video a little bit early today. I think that's what kind of reminded me about it. It's like, I don't know, just go out and have fun. Like, I'm proud of the hard stuff that I've done. I'm proud I've completed WoW Archaeology. Was it worth it? God, no. Not with everything that's happened since then. But it doesn't lessen it if someone else completes Archaeology, you know? Like, why would that lessen my work into it? I had fun doing it, I guess. The only reason I would do most of this stuff, and the only reason I would ever like try to seem like an authority on anything is just because I'm making this channel, right? Like, unfortunately, just one of those things that comes with being a streamer or content creator, I guess, is like you have to act as some kind of authority on something, or else people, you know, start calling you out and all this other stuff. But like, if it wasn't for that, it's just like, I don't really care. I don't care if someone else has a legend title or a crystal keeper title or something like that. If Summoner's easy and more people get to give it a chance, by all means, man. Whatever gets more people into the raids, I think. More people participating is good. That's what I would like. All right, so I think one more level, and I'll have to rest up before we actually head into the tower here. I might be able to risk turning the music up just a little bit. We'll see. I haven't heard anything from the weird Chinese DMCA bots that have been going around lately. So yeah, we might risk it here in a little bit. Yeah, fair. The hardest part is not getting tunnel vision. Yeah, each has cool subtlety. Yeah, and you know, the hardest part to me more than anything is just memorizing stuff. Like Final Fantasy in particular is one of those games where it's really nice because it really is the hardest part is just memorizing everything, memorizing the move order. It's designed in a way that if you essentially throw your head against the wall enough, you will get it eventually. Some people will get it faster than others. That's just the nature of MMOs and playstyle, but just about anyone with the way the game teaches you mechanics will be able to beat any content that they want with variable levels of ease, right? Okay. Not including my old T-static. Rest in peace, those guys, I guess. And even then, I'm sure would have been able to get it and get most of this stuff done eventually. It's just a little too slow for my patience. But, you know, if they're still going at it, you know, all these days, I appreciate it. Yeah. I never really know how many people actually watch those guides. I mean, I've got the analytics, but like how many people actually pay attention and stuff, especially, you know, the Welcome Sprout video was, God, that's like 40 minutes long. And people are, you know, I link that every now and then when I see people pop up with basic questions about Red Mage, and I'm like, you know, it's 40 minutes, but it's pretty in-depth. So I never really know how many people actually sat through and watched it. So, thank you. Thank you, I do appreciate that a lot. I'm glad it was helpful to someone. Yeah, stop and figure out. Yeah, it's weird, you know. Things that are hard for one person might be super easy for another, and vice versa. And I think that's something that gets lost in a lot of conversations with MMOs. Like, to me, and one of the reasons I make Red Mage guides like that, is to try and explain my thought process, because I feel like, for me anyways, Red Mage it just comes naturally. You know, I've described Final Fantasy quite a few times as almost being like a MOBA, right? When you find those characters that just click with you, it just really clicks, right? And then the characters that don't click with you, like they're just like, it's like reaching for the moon, right? So for me, Red Mage just clicks. Red Mage just comes naturally to me. But for other people, that might not be the case. And I feel like a lot of guides always focus so much on like the nitty-gritty stuff, and they focus so much on numbers. And I wanted to try and make a guide that just really focused on my thought process as someone who I feel like it comes naturally to me. Like, how am I thinking about these things? Rather than go into here's your opener and here's the potencies and all of this. You know, I'd rather do a raid guide that's like, oh, well, this is happening. This was the mechanic coming up, and here's where my thought process was and why I tried to do this thing. Not dealing with any of the theory crafting or anything like that. And it's like, for me, that's easy for Red Mage, but like if I tried to do Monk, I can't figure out Monk for the life of me. Monk and Ninja, I don't know it. I can't do it. But, you know, obviously, if I went to someone like Lamatod is just a godlike ninja. It's that job that comes naturally to him. So, I mean, everyone's a little bit different, you know? And my goal is, more than anything, to just try and be someone that can try and explain things in a way that maybe makes it a little bit easier for people. Tries not to be super hardcore about things. I mean, I'll tackle hardcore content when people want me to, and I'll try and explain my thought process there. but I don't ever want to be the guy that's like, you have to do things this way. That was just, it was the biggest thing that annoyed me about WoW, and probably the biggest reason I left, was the community, and the theory crafting community, and the raid community that's based around it. Like, to me, like, Dragonflight isn't something that really interests me right now, but to be completely honest, I would probably go back and play World of Warcraft again if they actually started moderating their game. If they actually moderated it with as much love and care as Square does to Final Fantasy, I would be playing WoW right now, more than likely. But since they refuse to moderate it, and the community has just gotten so out of hand, it's just, it's a super toxic environment. And I hated that with WoW. I hated, like, people asking for logs and stuff just to join a raid team, and people, like, always trying to enforce, like, there's only one way to do things, and if you don't do it that way, you're wrong. You know, it's just, it's not the kind of community I like being in, let alone all of the other stuff going on with the community. Here, let me save real quick. There we go. Quick save. And then just real quick, I am going to take a quick break. So we are basically at the final dungeon. So I am going to take a quick break, stand up and stretch and all of that, get some more coffee. And then, yeah, we're here. And we'll just have to see how this goes. But I'm excited. But yeah, give me about 10 minutes or so, and we'll be back here in just a few. All right. Shorter break this time. Like, sitting like this is more comfortable just because I'm so tall and there's like such a disparity between my chair and the desk. But yeah, it does mean I need to get up and stretch my legs a little bit more. But yeah, man, I was getting heated. Was I don't know, but yeah, my whole point is that, you know, I try to be relaxed and chill about the community, and WoW just doesn't have that. And that was my whole thing with the mod stuff earlier. You know, I discussed mods during one of the Final Fantasy streams. It's not that I'm necessarily opposed to mods. It's that I don't want a community where they become required. I don't want a community where if you want to join a party finder group, you need to join a Discord, and then, you know, they're going to have you fill out an application or ask if you are using this mod, and if you don't get to raid with them. That is my biggest fear with mods. Like, in concept, I don't mind them. I mean, I parse, I have G-shade and whatnot, but I don't want the community to get to be restrictive of it. I don't like gatekeeping of any kind. I've dealt with that enough in some of the biggest gatekeeping industries that have ever existed. And yeah, I don't want to do that. I don't want to deal with that in my video games that I play, you know, for fun. You know, we shall guide you to the core. All right, here we go. Here we go, lads. This is it. This is the time. But yeah, I mean, I've discussed it quite a few times. Hey, there we go. I know this music, sort of. Yeah, I know this music. So we'll turn it up just a little bit. Not too much, but a little bit. Let's see here. Cool. We are in the moon. And looks like there might be a secret passage of some kind. Okay. Oh, it's just same enemies we've been fighting. Okay. Do a couple more adjustments here. But yeah, I mean, that's what turned me off of a lot of the I like the world first raiders and whatnot. When they first came over to Final Fantasy, and why I didn't really keep following them for very long. It's just you know, they still seem to have that kind of mindset of like, oh, there's only one way of doing things, and you know, they're the world first raiders, so therefore they know the most, and yeah, that kind of gatekeeping, it doesn't fly with me. Like, that's really the only reason I even parse, and why I try to parse as high as I can in a lot of this stuff, is specifically so when people try to tell me there's, you know, that I'm doing something wrong, I can be like, no, I'm really not. You know, I've mentioned that a few times on stream, but that's pretty much the case. If people weren't constantly trying to come into conversations and like try and prove people wrong, it wouldn't be an issue at all. It's like probably my biggest annoyance with most game communities is people always need to be correct for some reason. I just don't understand it. And hey, there we go, Sage's staff. Well, actually, yeah, I don't really have anyone that can use it because Rosa's got my bows. And I really don't think I'm going the right direction at all, but okay. I'm zooming around. I got no idea where I am. Hey, there we go. Yeah, I don't know what the deal is, and it's like, I see this a lot, and when it comes to discussing pretty much any kind of media, not just video games, but like movies and that kind of thing. It's like everything has to be serious literary criticism, right? Everything has to be analyzed in a serious manner. It's like, no, it doesn't, you know? Like, literary criticism is literally my job, and I'm here to tell you that no, you do not have to do that for everything. I think it's just a side effect of partially just video games and competitiveness or whatever, right? Okay, so that didn't go anywhere. Interesting. But like, but yeah, some of it's just video game mindset. Some of it's, you know, things like red letter media and whatnot that have, I guess, poisoned the well a little bit. But it's like, when I think about it, it's like, why would I want to do homework for someone when I'm not getting paid for it, right? Why would I put that much work into trying to argue with someone and essentially write, you know, a whole essay about why they're wrong when I'm getting nothing out of it? It's like, this is just a Discord, man. Like, this isn't a class. You're not my professor. Why would I do homework for you? I saw that on Twitter once and I'm like, you know what? You're right. Absolutely. So I try and push back against that as much as I can. I don't know if it really does much being just one guy on the internet, but you know, hopefully one day it'll grow into a nice little community here. Here we go. Like I said, I don't really know where I was going with all of that. I just, I had some thoughts, and I think a lot of it's just because I don't have, Fair enough. I mean, I think we all get like that about certain things. And I feel like there's some compulsion that, like, I don't know if we're trained to do it, or we just don't realize we're doing it. And, yeah, like, it's something, it's not easy is the thing. Like, avoiding it is not easy. I don't want to, like, pretend that it's not. Like I said, I used to be like that in high school, and it took a lot of, like, just genuine shit going on in my life to get me out of that mindset. And for other people that might not have gone through those kind of things, it's like, well, you know, still get in the habit. You gotta, like, be aware of what's going on the entire time, and that doesn't mean you're not gonna slip up and get into those mindsets every now and then. It's just, it's important to kind of catch yourself when you're doing it and just, like, step away. Like, you don't have to finish the argument. It's okay to step back. No one's grading you, so if you quote unquote lose the argument, no one cares. You know, no one's, you're not getting graded on a point scale by a bunch of, you know, by a bunch of observers on who won and who lost the argument, you know? The seeker of this blade, I bring death. Ah! Alright. So we have our first bosses, huh? Okay. Slow, got it. Interesting. So how much damage is he gonna do? That's gonna be the big question. If he does a lot of damage, I probably shouldn't be doing this on auto attack. But if he doesn't do hardly any damage at all and he just casts slow a bunch, then who really cares, right? I'd rather save the mana. Yeah. I'm guessing he's gonna have some kind of weird big attack later or something. Maybe. Kane can jump. He'll be fine. Seemed like he did a fair bit of damage coming down last time. Okay. God, he just keep casting it. It's really annoying when you're on full auto. Okay, white magic. We'll get Cecil topped up there. Yeah, not too bad. So hey, is this gonna be Edges? Yeah. Murasame. Nice. Not Masamune? Okay. Is Masamune somewhere else maybe? Yeah, there we go. There we go, buddies. We gaming. So that's where this little pathway led me back to. That's why it was so confusing trying to get around here. But other than that, these guys really it's pretty much all the same guys from the Bahamut cave. I mean, if that's going to be the case, then I mean, this really won't be too bad at all. Nice. Nice. Riddy could probably be topped up a little bit. Yeah, we'll get some people topped up with a fatty cure here. Let's do it. Ooh, 600 apiece. Nice. There we go. Alrighty. Yeah, I hope that with more people trying out 14 and whatnot, hopefully that that mindset gets a little bit, you know, put on the back burner compared to what it used to be. But I still see it all the time in WoW. And yeah, I just don't see myself going back to it anytime soon. Yeah, I saw Zeppella was trying out Dragonflight Alpha, and it's a thing that exists, I guess. But to be honest, like I said, I could put up with some bad games. I played a lot of bad games in my life, and I absolutely loved them. If something can keep me occupied for a couple of hours, it does not take much for me to like it. But yeah, until they start actually moderating their community, that is the single biggest thing for me. Is they need to actually have the GMs do some work, stop showing bias. I mean, there were people walking around with, you know, hate symbols and all kinds of stuff in their RP profiles on Warm Rest Accord, and they've been doing it for years. I'd even emailed like one of the supervisor accounts in Blizzard's GM department, right? And they were just like, "Oh well, it's, you know, use the auto report, you know, use the auto report function, and we'll look at it." And you know, they'll come back and be like, "Oh, well, it's an RP profile, it's third party, we can't handle it." Like, they've got to stop doing that. And as long as they are doing that and letting those kind of people run around in their game, yeah, there's no way I'll go back to them until they fix that kind of thing. Up to Zeppella and Asman. Yeah, I mean, I never really followed Asman a whole lot. Apparently his alt account was like one of my first big followers way back when I was doing those like top 10 rare item videos way back when, and I had no idea who Asmongold even was. I don't know, I have opinions about Asman. They're complicated. I don't think he's as bad as his haters want him to be, but he's also not great in my opinion. I don't know, it's hard to explain. But yeah, Zeppella's always good. I don't know, my whole thing is just, more than anything, I'm just not on Twitch all that often. And I've talked about that a billion times too. It's just 99% of the content I watch is on YouTube. And just because I don't always like watching a lot of live streamers. You know, part of it's the Twitch culture, I guess. I don't know. I don't always get it. Hey, now we're making it. But mostly it's just the kind of content that's on there. I genuinely don't watch a ton of live streams. A lot of it ends up being clips, a lot of it ends up being more long-form videos and that kind of thing. So, yeah, Twitch I kind of have to go out of my way for like a specific stream to watch. You know, there's a lot of 14 streamers that, ooh, Dragon Shield. Yeah. Oh, look at those resists. Look at those resists. Nice. Karen, yeah. Watch the depth trial. Started. Fair enough. But yeah, like, I honestly don't even really watch a lot of 14 streamers, to be honest. I think that kind of surprises a lot of people, but to be honest, I don't like a lot of the big 14 streamers. And it's you know, same as anything else, it's all personal preference, but You know, I love Zeppela. Zeppela's always great. But like Xeno and Mr. Happy and all them, I'm not fans. Then obviously, you know, they've got God knows how many subs, and I have 1.6k, so I guess they're winning in the end. You know, that's the thing, is, I mean, it's big enough for everyone. There's just so much content out there that, you know, people who want certain types of content can go out and find it, and we'll all have our own little niches. And what's not working for, you know, one person might they might, you know, find someone else, and that's fine. Internet's big enough for everyone. Okay, gold dragons are kind of tricky. I don't like things that add those kind of status effects, you know. I've got to gotta watch it here. Let's do a fatty cure on everyone. Let's see. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. You know, why this channel exists is hopefully give you guys a different kind of community or different kind of content than you might find on other channels. Yeah, if hardcore gamer guy isn't working for you, that's what we're here for. This is our chill little community. Like, my thing is, like I say a billion times, I watch a ton of VTubers. I love VTubers. But I don't like a lot of Niji or V Shoujo, and it's just they're just not for me. I'm not into like being super horny all the time, I guess, which is kind of V Shoujo's whole brand, and Niji has it a lot. I don't know. I'm closer to like I guess Amelia Watson talked about this the other day. It's just like, you know, I'm not big on the lewd jokes and crass humor and that kind of thing. It's just how I was brought up, I guess. It's just not my thing. But a lot of people are into that, so, you know, they've got VTubers they can watch, and plenty of content out there for them. And I'll have other VTubers that I watch, and everyone can be happy. Man, I'm needing a lot more heals here than I thought I was going to. Could really use a place to drop a cottage here. Yeah, we'll see. All I can do is keep doing my content and see how it grows. And if people don't like it, they won't watch. And if they do, they'll start coming by. I always appreciate it. I said this the other day, but you know, there's so much content out there nowadays that we're all kind of fighting for it. So I always appreciate anyone kind of giving me the time of day. And you know, you could be watching Netflix or something right now, but instead you're chilling with me, and I appreciate it. Yeah, it's a tough choice on what to spend your time watching on nowadays. I mean, I could be watching my K-dramas. I got to catch up on more Alchemy of Souls. I was so sad because I thought there was a new episode today, but it was only one new episode. It's a Saturdays and Sundays instead of Fridays and Saturdays, and I was so sad about that. I was so disappointed. Like, I'm so into that show right now that I've kind of based my weekends around it. So instead, I decided to go ahead and stream today, do a couple other things, chill out with everyone. Watch the Orville. Orville's the other one that I have to watch just about every week, and very good. Yeah, it is interesting because, like, the other big thing with a lot of media nowadays, and is something that, you know, both we as streamers have to worry about, and as someone that was in the entertainment industry for a long time, I find interesting, is, you know, the Orville's last episode was an hour and a half. And, you know, that was a big thing when Stranger Things came out this season. It's just how long the episodes are getting. And, you know, you have a lot of media nowadays. A lot of media to choose from. And they're competing for more and more of your time because they want you spending less time watching the other stuff, right? So, you know, your episodes are going to start getting longer and bigger budgets and that kind of thing. It's very interesting to see as someone in media and as someone that worked for a big film studio and that kind of thing, you know, I have no idea where it's going to go. I have no idea where this is all going to lead. You know, I think it's going to be a situation where, same as always, if fans don't like it, they'll let the industry know. You know, the big thing with... Ooh, Artemis Arrow, that sounds cool. Is effective against dragons, perfect. You know, the big thing with a lot of media and marketing and that kind of things, people hate the industry, right? And a lot of times it's for good reason. But the big thing that a lot of people don't realize, and I think it's something that a lot of people in the studios don't want you to know, is that they genuinely, truly have no idea what you were going to like until it's thrown out there. You know, it's a common refrain that, like, if you don't want a bunch of superhero movies and sequels, then go stop watching them. And that is 100% true. It's just people don't realize the extent to which that is true. Even a small downturn, a very small downturn in viewership or revenue, it has massive implications to the film industry. If you don't like something, they will know, and they will know very quickly. So, you know, if people prefer the shorter stuff and stop watching the longer stuff, you'll start seeing things start trending back, and going back to more just straight hours or 30 minutes. You know, people don't like Marvel stuff anymore. You know, I'm sure Disney is already having a lot of issues trying to figure all the Marvel superhero stuff out. You know, it's still obviously doing well. It's still turning a profit. But the other thing is, like, it's not turning the profit that they want necessarily. So we're gonna have to see where all of that lands us. So I just got the white Fang, but what is it? Is it an item or is it armor of some kind? Okay. Where are you? I've got all of this stuff because I don't really think I've sold a single piece of actual equipment this entire game, which is kind of surprising. And you know, it's a very interesting situation because they're still doing very well, but I think they're starting to see that people might be souring a bit on the Marvel stuff just because it's become so oversaturated. But it's tricky because Disney Plus is still massive, like absolutely massive, and they're probably starting to get like you know, bit of issues trying to figure out like which of the two types. Oh god, these guys again. Yeah, it really sucks these guys can just pop out here. And it's probably getting very tricky for them to try and figure out like which analytics they should be looking at. Should they be looking at Disney Plus, which is absolutely huge, or look at the movie side of things? Because I can't imagine they're looking at a lot of their stuff right now and just going, yes, this is all perfectly fine. You know, they've obviously got their internal analytics for Disney Plus in terms of viewership and stuff. But they have, like, everything has become so saturated so quickly with either Star Wars or Marvel that yeah, it's got to be kind of a tough situation right now, and you know, let them be in a tough situation, in my opinion. Let them sweat a bit. Hopefully, you know, if people want to see more kind of like independent movies and stuff, and you know, a little bit more risk taken, they'll start getting the hint. Okay, that looks interesting up there. How do I get there? Oh god. These guys again. I just fought him today in Eureka. The Angry Manju. Not too bad. That's about the level that I'm at in Eureka right now, is being able to take him. Still a couple levels too low to like help with the prep for him. I can do the fate and get XP for it. That's nice. Hey. Man, this dungeon is huge, and I'm not sure how I feel about it. Alright, red dragon and blue dragon. Interesting. Okay, they do a fair amount. Yeah, this is gonna be kind of scary. I don't know, I've got more than enough equipment and whatnot. The only downside is I still couldn't buy any ethers. I don't know when I'm finally gonna be able to buy ethers in this franchise, if I ever can. It kind of sucks not being able to. Like, I rely on them heavily. And it doesn't make a lot of sense, like, you know, your tanks are expected to have HP, but my healers are not expected to have MP? I don't understand it. There we go. Thankfully, she's got a fair amount. I mean, she's sitting at 500 something, but I mean that goes pretty fast when you're casting stuff like Full Life and all these other big boys. Yeah, Protect Ring. Ooh, nice. So, is there anything else I can put on him? Ooh, he can put on the dragon stuff now. Yeah, start passing it down the line. We're getting up there finally. Okay. Yeah, I feel like we're like right on the line of what level I should be, and I don't know how I feel about it. Oh, two doors, one party. Man. I have too many options and I don't know which one to go with. I'm actually gonna have Kane jump. I think that'll help out a lot. Take him a little bit of time to come down, but I mean it's gonna probably take out one of these dragons all on its own. Yeah, the red dragons don't seem too bad compared to the blue ones. Yeah, there we go. Cool. See, the problem is I don't want to miss any of those legendary weapons, you know? Okay. So what's different for the crystal? Resistant to undead attacks. Okay. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. I feel like I kind of like having him have the higher defense but lower magic. I feel like I like having him have the elemental resist a little bit more. That's what we're gonna go with. Okay. More gold dragons. Yeah, and it's kind of yeah, back on the topic. I feel like it's kind of the same way with video games. It's just much slower for change to happen, in my opinion. White robe, there we go. Cool. Yeah, I don't want to keep following these forever. Yeah, see, I missed a doorway back there, and I feel like that's going to be leading to one of the one of those legendary weapons. But yeah, the game industry, it just feels like it's a lot slower. I mean, you know, look at how much had to happen for WoW to finally acknowledge some of the changes that needed to be made, and that's just one game from one developer. You know, as far as industry-wide trends and, you know, having a new Call of Duty every year and all of this stuff, for that kind of stuff to change, I Godspeed to everyone involved. It's not going to be easy or happen anytime soon, but you know, if players want different things, you know, they'll start buying different things, and hopefully start moving away from that tribalism that, you know, Preach was talking about, and go try other things. You know, that's one of the best things about seeing games like Vampire Survivors and Stray doing really well, is like they're just so different from other games, and they're selling like hotcakes and doing really well. And you know, hopefully, you know, enough people start trying out those kind of games and trying out new things, and finally we'll start getting away from some of this homogeny in the industry and get back to a little bit more experimentation and whatnot. You know, game development in particular feels like it's never been as easy as it is now, and you know, it'll be harder and harder for these big companies to kind of stick with the same old things when, you know, these little independents are coming along and doing really well, because, you know, they bought a you know, a Unity kit on their own and just decided to make a game for fun, and it ended up being, you know, super original. You know, we still got a ways to go. I mean, you only have to look at stuff like the last E3. Yeah, there's a meme I saw the other day about the difference between the AAA titles and then the independent titles at E3, and it definitely felt very true. Here we go. Let's see. So he can put on the crystal mail. I gotta remember that he actually has white magic, so he can pop in some cures every now and then too. When it's needed. Save his cures for all of this, you know, off combat stuff. There we go. Yeah, I've got no idea how to get to that sword that was, you know, sitting around over in that corner. I must have missed it somewhere. And then this guy who's just a joke, has like 2 hits. I'm guessing maybe he has a super strong attack that if it goes off, it kills everyone or something. I don't know. Doesn't feel like a super difficult guy. Monsters, looks cool though. I like that design with all the Charmander stuff going on. Alright, so I'm guessing I gotta get over to that staircase that's like just to the left over there, right? But how? How do I get over there? Crystal Helm. Yo. And he can get all the hand-down dragon stuff. Yeah. See, he'll lose a little attack, but he gets a little more defense on everything. I think that's the way to go. Yeah, let's do it. What's up there? What's over there? How do I get over there? Let me in. Yeah, this is curious. What's this little platform doing here? I haven't really found too many, like, secret pathways, like, sitting in the middle of the area yet. Just sitting out in the blank darkness. They're always in caves. So I've kind of wondered if maybe there's something, something new over here. No? No? Alright, well. Guess that's not it. Chest contained a red Fang. There we go. White Fang, red Fang does fire damage, got it. Oh, that's right, I can actually be using a couple of these things, because they're like actual permanent, like HP things. Yeah. There we go. Increase Rydia's MP, because she's the one using it the most. Do not accidentally use Siren, because I hate random battles. There we go. Little Murderer. Okay, is this like the prelude to the Tonberry? That's what it sounds like. Scan? Vulnerable to lightning? Oh, did he scan himself? Okay. Interesting. Yeah, it seems like a precursor to the Tonberry. All right, well, I guess we're going down. I don't know where else to go. Boomer Shuriken. Okay. I'm guessing that's an item I can use to throw a little bit later, which I will keep those for. Weapon thrown by ninjas. Good description there, buddy. Yeah, I feel like these guys are giving me enough enough experience that I'm basically leveling enough through this dungeon that I'm gonna be pretty good by the time I get to the final boss. I'm not super sweating it. It's more that like I'm just getting kind of worn down more than anything. Like they're slowly chipping away at my health. Oh god, okay. So that's why these guys are dangerous. Gotcha. It's alright. We'll make do. White magic, full life. Actually, we'll just do regular life. I've got potions and stuff. There we go. I don't think he'll get another one off. I think it'll get him down in time. There we go. Might need to use some of those potions I bought, though. Artemis Arrow. I've already got one of those, though. Okay. Let's get everyone topped up. Yeah. How many ethers do I actually have, though? I only have 1 ether, but I've got 9 elixirs and 5 dry ethers. Gotcha. So we've got enough. We've got enough to make do. Can't hold anymore. Oh yeah, I did buy 99 of those. Cool. Cool, cool. Alright, but yeah, speaking of some of those independent games, I do want to, I think I am going to buy Stray before the next stream, because I do really want to play. I'm not even a cat person, I've always been a dog person more than anything, but, everyone's talking about it, and I really want to give it a shot. So, that might be our in-between game. You know, I really wanted it to be Monster Hunter, but I just can't afford Monster Hunter right now, so that'll have to wait a little bit. But one day Monster Hunter Rise will be it. Hey, here we go. Now we're getting here. Now we're getting to the right place. So yeah, I think Stray will be our in-between game before I hop into 5. But the good news is, we will be starting Final Fantasy V in time to enjoy the 4-job fiesta, which means all of my jobs through 5 are going to be randomized. I have no idea what to expect because I've never played it, and that's going to be one hell of a way to start 5, is completely random. But you know, it's for the content, it's for charity. I think it'll be a good time. I'm really excited about it. But yeah, now that we're in the SNES era, like I'm really enjoying these, and yeah, we'll see if I get through them. Gotta install Star Citizen. Yeah. Yeah, I've been reading some of the threads. I guess they just had, what, like an open alpha or something like that, like a test alpha, just to kind of show everyone what it's about. And it sounded interesting, but also really hilarious. You know, some of the bugs with, you know, trying to stand in the airlock too long would send you out into space, and all kinds of weird stuff with the jails. So yeah, it definitely sounds like an interesting one. I don't know. I'll wait for the reviews on that one. It's not really my thing, but now if it comes out and it turns out to be good, you know, I'll give it a shot. My thing with Space Sims is, like, they can't be too technical at the same time. Like, I love Space Sims, but I just want to be a space trucker. I don't want like a Microsoft Flight Simulator, but in a spaceship, because I straight up can't handle that. It's I don't know. I can't handle those kind of controls. You gotta keep it simple once I'm actually in the dock. you know. Like I bought that 45 bucks for the starter ship. Fair, that's fair. Yeah, I had that game like what was it, the X series, like X3 and all of those, and too much, man. I couldn't do it. The controls alone were just way too big brain for me. All right, there we go. We are at our first save point. Does that mean we're getting close to the end? Are we almost there? Just travel back and forth during delivery missions and live out your ship? Nice. Yeah, it's just the bugs sounded really funny. Okay, here we are. What are you? Are you Masamune? I hope so. Those damned by Zema shall never bear this sword. Ah. Dark Bahamut. Okay. This is fine. White magic, reflect. Please get reflect off on. There we go. Perfect, perfect. As long as I have one reflect off, I think we'll be okay. Now, whether or not he's got the same amount of damage, I don't know. Blitz. Summon. Bahamut. White magic reflect again. Do it on Rydia. Yeah, this is a lot scarier than the last Mega Weapon. A lot scarier. Yeah, Mega Flare is a beast. Like, the only way to handle it is to have reflect up, because that's how I got Bahamut as a summon. But the fact that he got that first attack in, that's rough. That's really rough. Ouch. Mega ouch. Okay, he's casting Flare on himself. Oh, I see what he's doing. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so I can't really do much here. I have to cast, yeah, let's get Rosa up. Okay. Have to use those same strats, you know? So you using it on Rosa? No. Okay. Cast another flare on myself. There we go. Yeah, now that this is his strat, I don't know how I'm gonna handle this. Mostly just because I don't know how much HP he actually has. That's the tricky part. Now, I am right next to the save points. I'll be able to use a cottage immediately after, which is nice. All right, let's see if Meteor, like, goes through Reflect. Because it didn't give me the option to attack myself, so I'm assuming it does. Ooh, ouch. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I'll have to cast Kira on him. That way it'll actually cast on me. There we go. Oh, for 99 MP, this better be worth it. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, sucks those two didn't get any experience from it, but I'm not gonna risk it. Tamed Ragnarok. Okay. That's cool. What was Ragnarok a sword? I can't remember. Yeah, it was a sword. Alright, now we're gaming. Now we're in beast mode. Let's get everyone back up, shall we? Uh... Cottage. Alright, now I have to remember my way back. That's the other tricky part. So I can't remember which way to go. Alright. Well, I mean, it was a hard fight, but I can't say it wasn't worth it. Let's see, is there a way to get over to this staircase? I guess not. Okay, well. Cool. Let's go, lads. Let's make it out of here. The anticipation is killing me. I'm ready to fight Golbez and whatever mastermind is behind him. I can't remember his name. That's a bad thing with all the Final Fantasy games, is like, they always have the bad guy twist at the very end, so if you're spreading your streams out like this, it can be really hard to remember who's who. Alright. Ooh, that's the one that hits really hard too. Yeah. Yeah. Right. Everyone topped up here. I mean, all said and done, considering that I am not using any real magic, except for bosses, I think we're doing all right. I think we'll get through this okay. You know, I'm sure the last boss or whoever's gonna have some weird, spicy mechanic, but we'll get through it. There we go. Okay. Oh, the RM in again. Come on, Rosa. I wanna get a Cure 3 off. Kiraga, there we go. There we go, much nicer. Yeah, I keep forgetting she's got Holy now too, so if we get set up on the last boss, I'll finally be able to use that. I haven't used it a single time this game, I don't think. I've been so busy, all of the fights that I would use it on, they've been too rough. I've needed to get my, I've needed to get my, my big moves off. You know, protect, reflect, or I guess shell in this case. Dark Sage. There we go. Alright, now I can auto. But yeah, I want to try Stray. I'm mad because I still haven't played Shredder's Revenge yet either. There's too many games and I don't have enough money. And I gotta start prepping that list for the best of at the end of the year. Yeah. Something Awful, the games forum always has their favorite games of the year, and I wanna make a video for mine this year. And so far it's basically been all Final Fantasy games, because these are the only games that I've played at all this year, aside from Elden Ring. That was like the one non-Final Fantasy game that I've had a chance to really sit down and enjoy. I'd like a little more diversity this year, so at some point, you know, I want to play Monster Hunter, Stray, Shredder's Revenge, you know, Xenoblade 3 coming out next month. There's so many games and not enough money, not enough time. Unfortunately, even if I do get Xenoblade, I don't have a stream link to stream it. I do love the Xenoblade series. Okay, I feel like I'm heading the right way. Monsters, I feel like after fighting Dark Bahamut, like all of these chest monsters can get it. And they're chumps. They got nothing on Dark Bahamut at this point. I wonder if Dark Bahamut is like considered one of the hardest bosses in the game. You know, they always have a Minerva boost GA. What's that? They're just like going all out like dominatrix with her, aren't they? Why? She's got the whip, she's got a boost GA. Okay, yeah, that's... Summon me, mommy. Aww. Yeah, I can't look at Stray. Yeah, that's understandable though. You know, anything that kind of gives you those bad memories. You know, it's how I am with certain things, and yeah, I think we've all got those things. So, you know, just a heads up. You know, if you got to take a couple days not watching the stream or the VOD, that's fine. I don't blame you. Yeah, no kidding. But yeah, just a heads up that I probably will play them at some point, but it's perfectly understandable if you can't join those streams. But don't worry, you know, that's the nice thing about doing variety, is there will always be other things to come back to. I'll have other games to stream later, and obviously we gotta hop into 5 at some point. And then of course I'll always be doing the 14 streams. Those are always fun. Oh man. See, this is a staff. Is it a staff or a lance? See, the thing is if it's a staff, like, I don't really use staves. You know? There's really not a whole lot for me to get out of this. Ah, but it's a lance. Okay, well, here we go. Plague. Blitz. Alright, well, I've got a Mega Flare of my own. Let's do it. Let's do it, baby. Oh god, he casts a Doom on everyone. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay. Boom. Yeah. Yeah, buddy. That's what we like to see. Ninjutsu. Let's do another Blitz. I see what he's at. He's trying to, yeah, he's trying to get me to die faster. Okay. That's his whole trick, huh? Well, I'm fine with that. There we go. Man, after Dark Bahamut, that was... I don't know what that dude was all about. Alright, well, freelance. There you go, Kane. Cast Holy when used in battle. Alright, are we gonna have another weapon here in the final room? Yeah, we are. Uh-oh, what's this? My sacred forest, we shall oh, ribbons! Hey, ribbons. A Lunasaur, okay. Blood. Summon Bahamut. Jump. White magic. Holy. Oh. Let's do the old reflect trick. See if that'll work. Aw. I'm sorry to hear that. Reflect! Oh no. I have no idea what in the world is going on here. Mega Flare. So are these guys only weak to physical attacks and okay. Yeah. Actually, wait. Yeah, let's end this guy as fast as possible. There we go. Oh, hey, it lets me know which of my guys have reflect on them. I never even noticed that. Very nice, very nice. Jump. It's very reflective of these classic games, yeah. In the Underwater World and Shadowbringers. Oh, yeah. Yeah, like, and it's one of those things that, like, I'd never really realized until going through and playing. And, yeah, they've done a very, very good job with the artwork and the references and just in general. And I never really appreciated it until now. How good they've done with a lot of this. Okay. Now the ribbons should go on our healers. Yeah, there we go. Cool. All right, we're almost there. We're getting there. Cottage. Heal up from that, those last couple fights. Yeah, I can feel us getting close to Golbez at this point. I don't think we've got much longer. I hope we don't have much longer. It's been 2 hours already. But, you know, I estimated that this would take us about, you know, about an hour for the final dungeon. Ooh, I almost autoed. I did not want to do, I almost cast Holy on auto. Don't want that. One mob that looks just like the classic FF1 Kraken, yeah. Yeah, they've done a very good job. And, the music and everything as well. I mean, the music, it's a little harder to judge, if nothing else, because this is the remasters. So 14 had already been out for a while, and I have a feeling they have actually ported over some of these tracks between the two when they did the remasters, but overall a very good job. Let's see. Okay, constrict. That's all he does. Yeah, can't recall if I found the sequel to FF9. FF4. Oh god. How big is this place, man? Like, it's kind of how it normally is during these final dungeons, you know? Where it's like, I'm having fun, but I'm also kind of ready for it to be over because the final dungeon drags on for so long. And that's something that happens in just about every Final Fantasy game so far. And, you know, you shouldn't feel like you want to be out of the game, you know? And it's solely because the game is taking so long to get me to the final boss. Like, if this ends up being another, like, 5 levels, God help me. Okay. So I'm guessing he has, like, some really big, heavy magic attack that he casts on himself that's gonna reflect back onto me. Is that this masks whole thing? Okay. Like, see, we're at the point where it's literally just, like, throwing XP at me. So, like, I don't know what the whole point is. Ah, there's Masamune. Made a sequel to this one. Everyone is older. Yeah, it's, oh god, I can't remember the name of it. But yeah, I know what you're talking about. Record Keeper. It might be Final Fantasy IV Record Keeper. I can't remember for sure, but that's what kind of rings a bell to me. Okay, Tidal Wave, White Magic, Urag on everyone. God, 2 Tidal Waves in a row? What the hell? Pogo Pogo. That's a name. Wits. Yeah, I think this guy's... If he's casting Tidal Wave, I'm guessing he's going to be weak to lightning. Who knows, maybe I should cast Ramu. Save myself a little bit of, just a little bit of MP, you know? Okay. Okay, so is this going to be the same situation where every time I use any kind of magic on him, he does an alternate cast? Why do I get the feeling that's his trick again? Like the behemoths that I fought a little bit earlier. Okay. Blaze, yeah, every time he gets magic cast on him, he gets he does a counterattack. Okay. So I have to stay away from basically anything that's not a physical attack. I mean, not that I mind, because I mean, physical is kind of my thing. Another Kiraga there. Canadian cryptid, like Loch Ness Monster? Huh, never knew that. When are we getting the New Jersey Devil in a Final Fantasy game? Hey, there we go. Masamune, and yeah, we're good to go. I've been waiting for it. Boom and boom. Together at last. Let's see. I don't think anyone else really has a legendary weapon left, unless they just have a unless they have a legendary whip or Bridia. I don't know why they would, but who knows? At this point, I'll never really guess what they've got coming up next in one of these games. Not after giving her a bustier. And the thing is, like, I know that that's a common weapon, or a common piece of armor too. It's been in quite a few Final Fantasy games. At least the behemoths aren't too bad now. I feel like I'm able to take the behemoths down on a fairly regular basis without sweating too much. You know, they do a lot of damage, but they're going down at a fairly decent rate now. Yeah, see? Excuse me. In the Bahamut cavern, they were just absolutely terrifying. They had to fight, what, like 4 in a row? Yeah, let's just auto. Just get through these guys as fast as possible. I don't think we're gonna have to worry too much. If someone goes down, then you know what? I'll cast a I'll use a Phoenix down after the fight, I guess. I don't know. I don't wanna sit here trying to like strategize every single behemoth if that's like all that's on this floor. Yeah, how much does Prey actually do? Oh, only 200? Yeah, I don't know what the deal is with that. It's really like the only special that I haven't figured out what exactly it does. Or like how to trigger it. Half the time it misses. High potion. There we go. Yasha Whistle. Does that summon like a chocobo summon? A whistle for okay. For calling a fat chocobo. Cool. Alright, where we at? Where we at? Alright. Another wicked mask. I hate these things. It's like I don't even really know what they do. They just they take forever to go down. You'd think after how much I've leveled up through here, they wouldn't be too bad. I think really the only thing they're there for is to like annoy me with having to cast Cure. You know, hope that I forget that he casts Reflect on everyone and I accidentally heal him. Or it, I guess. I assume masks are non-binary. There we go, there we go. But, you know, I mean, they're not hard, so I guess I'll take the free 50k. Got the Fuma Shuriken. Oh god, 3 red dragons. That's kind of, I mean, they're going down a lot faster now, but that's a lot to deal with at once. If they get their big move off, that could be trouble. Alright. How we holding up? A35. Yeah. Yeah, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. We got this. We got this, lads. Oh, maybe we don't got this. Oh, that didn't hurt as nearly as much as I thought. All right. Hey. We're adults now. We can survive on our own. All right. Where am I going? That's the other thing, is like these final dungeons are really the only ones that are kind of confusing. Up until now, everything's been kind of... Nope. Not doing a back attack on anything here. According to Master Zemus, scan. It's just scanning me? Okay. Okay. Well, you know, sometimes you need to know a little bit about yourself. Sometimes you need that, sometimes you need that honesty. Now we'll just keep doing the old normal. Just doing the old autos. Maybe. Oh, are these going to be the first guys that I've encountered in like the whole franchise to switch their resistance based on what I do? Yeah, I have a feeling that that's the case here. So now I have to cast magic so that it'll actually damage it. Okay. Kiraj on everyone. We'll see if this causes it to change its resistance at all. Cast a reflect, maybe? Nope. Not dealing with it. Too difficult, too tricky for me to understand. Here we go. When in doubt, run away. Like, anything that prevents me from just auto-attacking is basically an instant ignore. That's my Final Fantasy strat. I don't want to deal with a whole lot of thinking when I'm like 9-10 levels deep into a dungeon, you know? I mean, should I be worried about using stuff at this point? I mean, let me quick save. That way, if I do need to use an ether or something, I'll know. Golbez, Fusoya. Whoa! Alright, what's this? Ah, Zemus. There he is. There's the big lad. They're trying. They're trying. We're gonna lose our brother before we got to know him. Is that the real tragedy of the of this Final Fantasy game? Is having a brother we never knew? Now cast meteor. I'm ready. Ugh. Double meteor. Oh wow, he gets the special one. He gets the fancy meteor. The body dies, but the spirit lives on. All right, so they actually won. I expected them to like get their asses kicked. Okay, going with a little different twist than the other parts of the game, huh? We did it. You have much strength. It's a shame Zemus had to control over you. All right. All of you have come. Yeah, but we were one second too late. I suppose I was supposed to take care of him. Cecil. Cecil. Now it's Zemus's ghost. I am evil. I am the hatred of Zemus. I am Zeromus. I don't know. Ah. His death causes hatred to grow. We have made him stronger. The triumphant moon music. Zemus. No, now you are Zeromus. This time I will see to it that you are completely destroyed. It is time for you to disappear. Oh, that's a final boss looking. That's a final boss looking sprite if I ever saw one. Oh, I healed, got it. Okay. Well, has he got to heal himself during my fight too? Oh, using the crystal, got it. You chose the dark path. The crystal cannot cleanse your sins. You are bound forever by darkness. Die. Meteor, ah. Go, Golbez. So, yeah. Suffer. Die. My hatred will continue until all is destroyed. It is your turn. Come join me in hell. All right. Hell there. Cecil and the others are in danger. So I see. Now is the time to pray for them. Pray for them in this planet. Oh, everybody's there. Palum Porum, we must gather everyone's prayers and send them to Cecil. Here we go. Cecil. Please, take my strength. I'm gonna kill the whole lot of you if you don't get back safe. Yeah, please return to us safely. Do it for this land. You have our support. Come on. For Sir Cecil, for everyone. Moon, I call out to you. Please accept our prayers. Aww, and the OG FF theme. Perfect. There it is. There it is. Golbez. You must use this. Received crystal. Zeromus. I won't lose. I can't. Whoa! Hey there. Let us help you. Their prayers give you life. Aww. Don't give up. Trust in your power. Their prayers give you strength. Oh, slowly everyone's coming back. Favorite of 1991, making fun of this part while I was playing. Aw. Compare that to nowadays, where it's like the most epic thing. I love it. Especially after playing 14. You must prevail. Cecil, my brother. Give the holy power within you to the crystal. Zeromus, show your true self. Your prayers give you holy power. Wah! Hey, here we go. Time distortion. All magic has been nullified. Okay. Rush, jump. Let's do shell. I mean, am I in the fight? I don't know. I guess I'll find out with this Mega Flare. Time distortion. All magic has been nullified. Okay. It's like I can't do anything. Steal. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. Like nothing's really working. Defend? Maybe? Defend? Defend, defend. I don't know, I'm completely lost right now. Normally, like, this is something that, like, time distortion. All magic has been nullified. Yeah, I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing here. Dispel, maybe? Like, nothing's hitting him. Is there a crystal I can use? I don't remember. Holy? Light curtain. Crystal that emits holy light. Yeah, I have to assume that's it, right? Zero almost reveals his true form. Hey, there we go. Ice. Okay, here we go. Here we go, lads. Let's do this. White magic, shell. There we go. Summon, Bahamut. Now we're gaming. Mirage, there we go. Jump. Alright, we gotta go all out here. Maybe. Mega Flare. Hey, now we got some music going on. I love it. Uh-oh, bio, huh? Poison on everyone? White magic. What did I need protect on everyone. There we go. Here we go. And I can have Rydia handle Baby and Asuka, maybe? Oh god. Maybe not. So I'm guessing Reflect would be really good here. Maybe. Just getting the sense that that's maybe what I should be worried about. Ninjutsu, Blitz, White Magic. Let's try Reflect, see if it actually does anything here. Okay. Flare. Oh, but you used it on Kane. Ouch. Summon. Bahamut. Jump. Get him out of there. Or not. That's fine. Everyone's dead. Full life on Rydia. Man, he does a lot of damage. Like, I know I need Reflect. It's just he's casting things so fast. Like, nothing's really working. Oh, of course, all magic has been nullified. Perfect. Okay, yeah, so, I think this run was a wash. White magic, Reflect. Where are you again? Another thing is I gotta find Reflect every single time I try using it. Here we go. Okay. Maybe I'll get lucky and he really doesn't have that much HP. If only I could hope. Here we go, bio. There we go. There we go. Hey, so Reflect is what I need. Just handle normal attacks. Here we go. Summon Bahamut. Just try and get everyone up as best as I can. Maybe use an elixir if I really need to. Here we go. Mega Flare. See if I can get a Reflect up on Rydia before she goes down again. Nope. Nope. Goodbye, Rydia, again. Ah, that's really annoying. Okay. Yeah, this is bad. He's not going to be able to do it by himself. Yeah. 4 hours doing a moon landing. Yeah, party was defeated. Yeah, I didn't get reflect up fast enough. Yeah, quick save. Yeah, this guy's rough. Yeah, I have to get reflect up on everyone, and that's really my only option. And now I've got to go through the whole cutscene again too, which kind of sucks. Yeah, I don't have a way to like skip through all of this, unfortunately. So here you go. Enjoy the cutscene again. 4 hours doing moon landing or Kerbal. Yeah, I've never played Kerbal. I've heard it's pretty wild though. Pretty goofy and fun. Fun in a very silly way. I don't know. I've never been. I'm awful at physics and anything math or science related. So I've never really given it a look. Here we go. My science was always like geology and archaeology, history, that kind of thing. Sociology, those kind of sciences. That's a little bit more of my realm than hey guys, fire off this rocket. I wanted to be an astronaut growing up until I learned how much math was involved. Just not something I'm good at. All of you have come. There we go. All right. Well, I don't know how I'm gonna handle this time. Like, I have to use the crystal, but I also need to be able to get reflect off like super fast. Yeah. I don't know why I tried to hide that. All right, here we go. See, he's gonna heal himself, all that good stuff. I don't know, mate. Do I have the crystal like still in my inventory? So like every time he starts shaking, do I need to use it? I don't know. Yeah. Oh man, come on. All right, I'm not gonna go through this and do all of the voices all over again. We'll get through this as fast as possible so we can get a second chance. I don't know. Now I'm feeling like maybe I should have leveled up a little bit more before fighting the old final boss, but I didn't want to deal with like Zeromus's mind and all of those mobs, all the status effects, you know. So here we go again. Now we've got to have everyone give us our prayers again. It'd be nice if the autosave like had us come here a little bit earlier. There we go. We can skip through all of this. Hey, the auto attack actually works. Nice. Okay. Must prevail. Thank you for the heals, everybody. Now for round 2. Let's do this. Here we go. All right, now we get the real RTA attacks. Let's do this. Reflect. Do it on Rosa because she's our healer first. Try and just get everyone up and ready to go as soon as possible. I'm feeling a little more confident this time around. So hope for the best. Just get as many reflects off as I can before he starts casting a lot of bios. Yeah, see, at this point it's like, you know, I need to attack, but I also have to like heal everyone up and get these reflects off in time. Yeah, it's just really annoying. Okay. So is the crystal still in my inventory? No, it is not. Okay, so that is good to know. But I don't really know what the whole shaking thing means. If that means it's going to be a big attack soon or what? Yeah, looks like it. Like, do I just need to not attack during that moment? I don't know. I mean, if worst comes to worst, I'll look at the guide. I hate looking at the guides on these fights, but, you know, if I don't have a choice, I don't have a choice. Here we go. White magic. Select again. Of course, he uses it on Kane. Okay. Yeah, see, I don't know. I don't know what the deal is with Big Bang or how to prevent it or anything. And then he immediately casts Black Hole too, so that's fun. Yeah, see, now I'm just going to be constantly playing catch-up this whole time. I might have to look at a guide to see if there's some kind of trigger to Big Bang. Go. Like, I feel like with how much damage he's doing, he can't have that much HP. I don't know. I mean, I can maybe just keep Kane dead. Wouldn't be the first time. Yeah, and see... Yeah, I've got to be missing something here. I have no idea how to prevent that. Okay, let me look at this. Let me look at this walkthrough. I hate doing this, but it's really, really annoying. Let's see. Enjoy this battle is indeed final battle of the storyline. Got it. Okay. Okay, moves are plentiful. His most prolific move is Big Bang, a large electric attack that destroys a bunch of HP. Not only that, but also your HP ticks down little by little after the attack. This is a move you'll have to worry about the most. On top of that, he has a move called Black Hole. Okay. Okay. Alright, items you have to look for. Actually, nothing new. Your plan should be inflicting on lots and lots of damage while keeping everyone alive. Easier said than done. Okay. Alright. So it sounds like don't even worry about Reflect. Don't even worry about any of that stuff. Just go full ham on him. Okay. Riddy becomes a secondary healer. Got it. Okay. Yeah. I mean, if that's the way to do it, I was hoping maybe there'd be a trick to somehow avoid Big Bang or whatever, but it doesn't look like that's going to be the gonna be the case. So we'll have to do this the slow boating way. Bear with me, everyone. This could take a while. Here I was thinking I would just walk in and we'd end the stream and, you know, walk into Final Fantasy V next, but that's apparently not going to be the case. So, you know, unfortunately, we will have to. Sorry, I have to watch this cutscene every time, which is going to be really annoying. There's no way to skip it. You know, so how you guys doing? Having a good Saturday? I hope so. You know, lazy Saturday if nothing else. I don't know, it's been so hot here. That's one of the reasons I've been kind of reluctant to stream as much. You know, there's been a couple of days that I kind of wanted to stream, but it's been high 90s, triple digits here just about every day, and I only have this wall unit, and it's too much, man. It's way too much. I'm just trying to... It's a rare day when it's actually a little bit cooler underneath my desk, where the where my PC and its fans are running, than outside of that. Usually it's a little bit hotter underneath there, so I keep bumping into that. All right, come on. I just want to get through this at this point. Okay, come on. We're almost there. Third time's a charm, right? Now that I kind of know what I'm supposed to do, maybe. You know, I'm still gonna try and get a shell off, even though Black Hole is gonna take it away each time. I don't know what else to do other than trying to keep shell up to minimize bio as much as possible, and maybe take out a little bit of the hurt from Big Bang. It's just, man, this is a lot of damage. And I really don't know what else to do on it. I mean, I could try Meteor, I guess. I've got the HP, or the MP to handle it, and a couple of elixirs for Rydia. Here we go. It's a weird looking boss, though. Like, I don't know what exactly it's supposed to be, other than just, like, some interdimensional being. Here we go. It's time. Do Fuma Shuriken, jump, white magic, shell. Like I said, just try and mitigate as much as I can, as early as I can. Row. Go. White magic. You know, I am, well... we'll, white magic, holy. There we go. Let's give it a shot. Jump. Try and keep Kane in the air as much as possible. See if that helps anything at all. Okay, alrighty. That, works. Okay, you've got to be kidding me. Those two in a row, really? Jesus Christ, okay. Well, gotta get Rosa up. That is absolutely dumb. Absolutely ridiculous. You know, screw it, I'm gonna use an elixir on him. I don't want to deal with that. Hope Asura actually casts Life, or Cure 3. Who knows? Probably do nothing. Yeah, Protect, that's useless. Thanks, buddy. Row. Yeah. Fuma Shuriken, jump. Items, elixir on Rosa. Yeah, I don't know. Just trying to do anything I can to keep them up. Meteor. Oh, man. Yeah, that's rough. That's real rough. Alright, white magic, black hole on everyone. That's fine. That's fine. Everything's okay. Kiraja. How many more? Okay, Shuriken time. Oh wow, normal Shurikens actually do a fair amount. That's kind of surprising. I did not expect that. Okay. White magic. Try and get a holy off here. Okay. Oh wait, I've got H potions too, or X potions. we go. Summon Bahamut. How we doing? How we doing? I'm feeling good about our damage. It's just, is it going to be enough? I don't know. Rydia's down. Yeah, she's for sure down. Okay. We're gonna have enough time to get full life off. Wow, really? Okay. Wow, just going balls out helps. That really does the trick, huh? Like Melania in Elden Ring, like just go full ham, just go full aggression. That's what you got to do sometimes. See, you know, if it works, it works. All right, so we did it, everybody. We beat Final Fantasy IV. Cool. As long as evil exists in the hearts of the living, I cannot perish. Grah. See the weird interdimensional being that showed up in the final act that we didn't know about beforehand? All right. Hey, we did it, though. Well done. I had no idea you all possessed such strength. Perhaps the people of the Blue Planet have evolved beyond us Lunarians already. Yeah, you might be right. Zeromus' last words bother me, though. As long as evil exists. True evil will never die. Every living creature has at least a touch of evil in its heart alongside goodness. As long as there is light and darkness, the overworld and the underworld, it will be so. Good exists because evil exists, and it was your good that destroyed Zemus's evil. Oh, stop it already. There was nothing to it. What are you talking about? I was surprised Zemus didn't try to control you. I'm sure you have enough evil inside. Nope, my heart is filled with goodness all the way. Okay. Well, it is time I return home. What will the rest of you do now? I think we'll go home too. Yes, there are people worried about us. I see. I am glad you have such wonderful friends. I look forward to the day we meet again. May I come with you? You wish to join me? Yes, I cannot return home. Not after all I've done. I would very much like to meet my father's people. Ah, yes, Lunarian blood flows in your veins. Very well, come along. But you must be ready for a long, long sleep. I am. Thank you. You sounded very worried when you called my name, Cecil. Does that mean you've forgiven me? How foolish of me. Of course not. I have caused too much suffering for that. We are off to spend many years in slumber. We pray that the Blue Planet will be peaceful forevermore. Come. Yes. Cecil. Are you certain you want to part this way? He's your brother. Goodbye, everyone. Cecil. Goodbye. Goodbye, my brother. Cecil. Thank you. Aww. So they didn't part alone after all. And here we go again. That prophecy all comes to light. One born of a dragon bearing darkness and light will rise to the heavens over the still land. The moon's light eternal brings a promise to earth with bounty and grace. Oh. So in this one, the moon actually flies off, huh? Before long, the moon would set forth on a voyage once more, seeking out its light. Though of shared blood, time's march keeps the two separated, one on Earth, one on the moon. So I guess that's it. I guess they never meet again, do they? Or do they meet again far in the future? I guess we'll find out. Let's see. How does the story, how's the epilogue conclude? Goodbye, Lunar Whale. We shall begin today's trading. Yes, sir. Where's Palom? Oh no, not again. This is some... I mean, I know this was SNES era, but this is definitely like some 80s never-ending story ending music here, huh? And then I cast Blizzard on the creatures and we encountered at Mount Ordeals. Oh, guys. Oh, I see. He's got his priorities, huh? Okay. Ow. How many times are you going to be late for training? The Elder is really angry. Ah. Well, you know. How many times do I have to scold you before you learn? It will be years before you are even half the sage Tella was. As punishment, you must train twice as hard as your sister today. Woo! That's not fair. I think it's very fair. When will you realize that you have responsibilities? You are heir to the throne. I know, geez. Your mouth says you know, but your actions say otherwise. Yeah. The correct words here would be yes, sir. Alright, I'll shape up. I can't help but think about Rydia, though. Aw. Your Highness, have you been listening to anything I said? What a courageous young lady. Yes, but I never thought she would really come back. Rydia, why do I have fangs and you don't? I wish I could have fangs so I could be like you. How could I be like you? What are you talking about? It doesn't matter what we look like. With her around, the future looks bright for the land of summons. Indeed, I am sure she will get more beautiful by the day. Woo! The important thing is what you're like on the inside, not the outside. Isn't that right, Cecil? Oh god. Oh, this will be like the 5th voice change for him. Honey. You are queen now. Try calling me my king instead of honey. I know, but I can't stand being so formal. Oh no, it's time for training. Whoa. Let us begin training. Yeah. Honey, a king shouldn't be. Do not say that. I think Yang will create a wonderful kingdom. Aw, Edward. He was probably one of my favorites, I think. Of all of the rotating cast. I did like him a lot. Your Highness. Is he gonna sing a song for him? The Tale of Cecil? Play this. Aw, he is. Song about the Paladin. I will, but only after I finish my work. You want the castle back the way it was, right? Yeah, that's a promise. Anna. Aw, I hope you're watching over me. I'm helping the people of Damcian. I'm caring for other people as I cared for you, like you said I should. I hope you and Tella are having a fine time together. Yeah, I really liked Edward. And then there's Giat. Lolly ho! We need to repair the castle with great haste. Your Majesty, we don't have enough materials. Woo! Take apart the tanks and remove any useful pieces. There's no need to worry about war anymore. Keeps shifting again because of Edge again. Father, I wonder how Cecil and his friends are doing. I almost forgot to tell you. It seems Sir Cecil and Lady Rosa are to become the new king and queen of Baron. Aw. Oh my. And we've been invited to the coronation ceremony. How lovely. Your Majesty, you're not helping to fix the castle at all. I am the king. I can do whatever I want. Now go take apart some tanks. Lolly-ho! Love it. Love it. Love Giat. Cecil. Oh, he has his helmet off. Cool. Cecil, Rosa. I cannot bring myself to face you both. Not yet. I must test myself as you did, Cecil, at man ordeals. I will train until I've surpassed my father as a dragoon. And only until then, shall I return to Baron. And then the wedding. Is this the wedding? We're gonna have Sid's antics in here somewhere. Oh? Oh. Oh, is the moon coming back? The moon coming back for the wedding? What is it? You have to see this. The moon, it's... Aw. Cool. They're all there. I think how the sun has just like 2 moons too, not planets, just a couple moons. You know, ran out of assets to use. Huh? What's wrong, Cecil? I thought I heard my brother's voice. Really? I couldn't tell for sure, but forget it. It's probably just my imagination. Oh, you two. Why aren't you getting ready? It's your big day. We must have lost track of time. You can't play smoochy face all you want later. Come on, Rosa. I mean, Your Majesty. Please, just call me Rosa. Well, Rosa, you've got to get dressed. And get some makeup on. Bride can't be keeping people waiting. Come on. I'll be right there. Whoa. Can't wait to see everyone again. It's been so long. Cecil, are you ready? Yes, I am ready. Aww. It wasn't my imagination. I heard my brother's voice say, so long. Aw. Is this where it took off then? So the prophecy was just telling us what was going to happen? Nice. Yeah, I really like this one a lot. And I mean, this is only the first one of the SNES era, and you know, if this one is as good as it has been, I can only imagine how good 5 is going to be. But yeah, very surprising. Just a great story, and likable characters. I can definitely see why it's become so big over the years. Kind of a Final Fantasy fan's Final Fantasy, you know. All right. Gonna move Palom and Param off a bit. Put them back in line, I guess. See how this wedding goes. And yeah, I'm curious how much of this was actually the pixel remaster and how much of it was original, because I mean, yeah, we're in the 16-bit era now, so all of this could very much be pretty close to the original. Maybe just clean up a few things. I like how Edge is looking away, too embarrassed. Love it, love it. And I like that most everyone survived. Not everyone. You know, we had a couple real ones go out. Obviously, Anna and everyone early in the game. Tella, I didn't imagine going out. You know, it was kind of difficult to still have the rotating cast. There we go. Hey, good job, everyone. Good job to the devs. Good job to Square Enix. Loved it. Had a great time with it. Yeah. Very, very good time. But yeah, I mean, it was hard hitting at points, but overall pretty hopeful. It wasn't quite as dreary as the past couple have been. But yeah, it's just a big leap forward in terms of storytelling. You know, a lot more cutscenes, a lot more dialogue, characters that are actual characters now. You know, it was really fully fleshed out. I can see why this was really the first Final Fantasy game that really kind of showed what Final Fantasy could do. And yeah, it wasn't just a generic adventure. You had characters, you had plot, you had betrayals and all of this other stuff. Just yeah, just a great Final Fantasy game. Really had a good time. I mean, obviously it's not as, in my opinion, gonna beat 6 or 10. You know, as they've evolved, they've gotten better at storytelling for the most part, and that's just the progress of time. And then, you know, as we get later on, they start going backwards, I guess. But still very, very good. I can see why 14 takes after this one so much. Just a lot of features and a lot of things that have really become staples of the franchise and staples in 14, and just yeah, just wonderful. I love just about every minute of this. There were very few parts that I can think of that were just not really my thing. So yeah, had a great time with this. But yeah, that's it. Let me kind of adjust everything here and get back to sitting upright and whatnot. But yeah, I had a great time with this one, and we'll just have to see how the next one holds up. 5 is probably the one that I've been probably the most excited about for a long time. 4 was definitely up there, but 5 is going to be a lot of fun. But we'll do that here in a couple days. We're not going to start it immediately. You know, I do want to do it in time for the 4-job fiesta, so we definitely have to start it and finish it before the end of August. And again, 4jobfiesta, I think, .com if you want to check out the rules and everything or join it yourself. But basically, every time I get to one of the crystals to unlock new jobs, I have to tweet, and it's going to randomly assign me jobs until I have a full party, and I have to beat the game with that party. So it's going to be a lot of fun, and pretty exciting for my first time ever playing it. But that'll be, you know, sometime this week. But we are going to take a couple days off to just try some new things and try some other stuff, other games. Like I said, I might do the Storytime reading ASMR stream at some point. It's not true ASMR because, again, I don't have a true mic, but it would just be like a relaxing story time for me to read you a couple of short stories and, I don't know, try some new content, try something else out. Before I do that, I do need to like make some backgrounds and that kind of thing, because I probably won't have the camera on for it. There'll be my voice and some cool artwork or something like that in the background. But yeah, I do want to try Stray or Monster Hunter Rise. We'll have another Final Fantasy 14 stream in here at some point. So yeah, a lot going on, but we are going to take a little bit of a break before the next Final Fantasy. So just kind of a heads up on that, just cool down a little bit, because this one was a pretty long one, pretty intense one, and a lot to cover. But yeah, I had a lot of fun with this. A lot of fun. I've had a lot of fun just doing this whole playthrough in the first place. Playing through every Final Fantasy has been a goal for such a long time, and thanks to streaming, I actually have an excuse to do it. And it's just been wonderful. It's great to go through the series and see how it's grown, and you know, finally get all of these references and have a great time. But with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and go ahead and call it here. You know, thanks a ton for watching, everyone, and joining me in this journey so far. If you're watching on the VOD or later or anything, by all means, make sure to you know, same thing as usual, like, subscribe, Twitter, all that good stuff. I think thanks are enabled. I'd never see them used on YouTube, but if you like the video and want to buy a coffee or something like that, that's an option on a lot of these videos. But yeah, for the most part, it's just great to have you guys here and hang out and just chill more than anything. So thanks a ton if you have given this even, you know, just a little bit of time out of your day. I appreciate it. I know there's a lot of stuff you could be watching instead. But thanks a ton, everyone. You guys enjoy the rest of your weekend. We will probably have a day off tomorrow, and I will probably be back on Monday. So until then, namaste and thank you. All right, take it easy.